Every day we meet many people, and not all of those people have a good impact on us. In fact, it is not uncommon for us to have conflicts with the people we hang out with every day. Therefore, having the right response when we are being insulted or humiliated by others, is something that we must understand carefully. Why? Because with the right response we will not be humiliated a second time. Therefore, here I will try to help you to overcome situations where you are insulted by others. And here I have collected what things you should do when you are insulted by others. 1. Stay calm when insulted. A calm attitude certainly makes our feelings more likely to be relaxed and comfortable. Whereas if we are not calm when we are insulted, then we will have overwhelming emotions, we will feel very angry, even until we want to hit the person who insulted us. But no, my friend, the attitude of not being calm when we are insulted is not a good response. Why? Because the person who insults us does not necessarily have a bad impact in the future. It could be that the person who insults us will provide positive things in our future. And if many people around us see what we do to that person, they will definitely judge us with different responses. And more people will judge us as a person who is too temperamental, if we are not calm in dealing with this humiliating situation. Therefore, learn to stay calm, try not to react emotionally too much, take a deep breath, and give your feelings time to respond in a good way. Don't rush to respond, but calm yourself first. 2. Listen wisely. Sometimes there are lessons that we can take from criticism or from insults given by others against us. We can learn to keep our words when we talk to others. Because of course, when we are insulted by people, we feel hurt, we feel we have a grudge, sometimes we want to vent our emotions and hit the person who insulted us. Therefore, not all bad processes or bad situations such as when we are insulted by others are always negative to us. There are also many lessons that we can get, when we can listen to what is conveyed by the person who insults us wisely. Why? Because through listening to what others say, we can understand what the person is actually insulting us for, whether because we have made a mistake in the past, or indeed because the quality of the person who insults us is not as good as we think, or maybe they have problems that occur outside of us, which can be expressed to us. We can read all these situations by listening to what they say. Of course, we need to be able to keep our emotions in check as we try to listen to what the person who is insulting us has to say. 3. Don't blame yourself too much. Remember, that insults often reflect more the problems of the person who is insulting you, rather than your own problems, because usually the person insults because they want to vent or release their negative feelings, and also pent-up emotions that are actually not only obtained from the person they insult, not even obtained from the person who is insulted, but they do sometimes need people or places to vent their emotions, which unfortunately we are the target for them to release all the problems they have. So, don't take it too personally when someone insults you. It could be that they are tired of the problems they face outside of you. And know that forgiving people who insult just to get their personal problems out, is not wrong. Instead, we will be seen as mature and wise by others, because forgiving people who insult us is not an easy thing. Then we can try to approach the person who insults us if indeed we see that in him there is a big problem, which must be resolved. And we can be the one to help them solve those problems. The point is not to immediately take this event as your personal problem, because it could be a process where someone releases their problems to others. 4. Stay focused on yourself. So when you are insulted by people, it is very difficult to be able to control yourself, especially if the insults have gone too far. So, what you can do is don't focus too much or pay attention to the person who insulted you, but divert your attention to the positive things in you, or in your life. Because insulting people usually criticize us for the negative things or shortcomings that we have, so the way to be able to fix the negative emotions that we get from this situation is to divert our attention to the positive things, which we have achieved in our lives, which we have done before in our lives. Remind yourself of the achievements and good qualities that you have, that other people around you don't have, that even this person who is insulting you doesn't have at all. 5. Talk to your best friend. Sharing experiences with trusted people can help you to feel better, because confiding or telling what you are facing, or a situation where someone insults you will give you peace of mind or inner calm. So, confide in other people or your friends, for example people close to you who you can tell everything when you have been insulted by others, if you are not a person who is good at controlling emotions. When the humiliation situation occurs, and after it is over you can immediately visit your friends, or family to tell them about what happened, so that you can get encouragement or relieve those emotions faster than usual. There you will also get solutions regarding what you should do when you are dealing with the same person for the second time. 6. Stay polite. If this situation allows reply with politeness, this method is difficult, but if you can when you are insulted by someone, you must be able to be a person who remains polite in replying to the situation or insults that you get. Because sometimes this polite attitude can surprise the person who insults you, and the people around you. When you give a polite response, it will make those who insult you become embarrassed of you, they will definitely feel reluctant and embarrassed to insult the wrong person. Because you are a person who can respect others even though that person has insulted you as bad as anything. 7. Do something fun. Not everyone can control the process of insults that are too heavy, some of us actually become vindictive people, and we always harbor the pain given by others against us, especially if the person insults us excessively. And if you are a person who falls into this category, what you can do is you must be able to divert your thoughts, or your very negative emotions to more positive things, namely by doing fun activities. So take your time to do hobbies that you have or activities that you enjoy to distract your mind from the insults you have received before. Because then you will become a calmer person and get more positive stimulation, which of course will make your emotions better and more positive than before, so that later there will be no really significant impact from the process of insults that you have received before. The last thing you should do when insulted by others is to develop self-confidence. Focusing on self-development and boosting your confidence will make you a person who doesn't really think insults from others are important. Because you already have a lot of things to focus on, a lot of activities to do every day, and a lot of important things to accomplish in the future. So when you're focused on your purpose in life, when you're focused on something that's important to you, whether it's self-development, or your goals or maybe your targets in life, you won't feel this humiliation as heavy. Because there are much more important things that are of higher quality to you. Think about the things that always occupy your mind, heart and soul that can make your life better. You won't have time to think about other people's insults too seriously, because indeed people who harbor too high feelings towards other people's insults actually have not too high self-confidence, and also they don't have something that can make them really forget the insults from other people. Yes, not everyone has the same level of patience, the same emotions and the same self-confidence, and aspects that can make people hurt are also different. But generally, if we have something that we are striving for, we will not get too caught up in things or situations that we consider trivial, such as insults from other people who are not qualified. Because we already have very high quality. So I hope this video can make you better and you understand what you should do when you receive insults from others in the future. Hopefully this video is useful for all of you. See you soon.